Here is a normal techno beat, and here is a groovy techno beat. Here is a normal house beat, and here is a groovy house beat. Hello everyone, SolarJ here. A quick one today. I'm going to show you how to make this bouncy kick you just heard for a groovy house or techno beat on your analog rhythm to make those booties shake on the dance floor. And I'll try to do that in less than 5 minutes. Let's go. So let's start with the techno one. First of all, let's take a fat kick like this one I made. See this video of mine on how to do it via the impulse response layering. And talking about the impulse response, we're gonna use that again to give this bouncy bass feeling that you heard at the beginning and that you always hear when you go in the club. So let's take another free pad. Let's remove the sample and use the impulse response. So the impulse response doesn't seem very cool at the beginning, but as soon as you apply a peak filter, the magic happens. You want to have a very strong resonance, and then the trick is about the envelope. You want this peak to go in the sub region and then go back according to this decay. So it's all about fine tuning, and you can hear we're already getting some. What I find very useful is to add quite a lot of distortion to the sound so that it goes like this. And of course it's about fine tuning. This one looks good maybe for techno. If you play the beat without what we just did, it's quite dull, but as soon as you add it, and of course once you have it, you can tune it as much as you like. Things you want to tune is the, oh, this is cool, is the envelope depth, the frequency, and also the decay time affects a lot the end result. Wow, this is faster than what I showed you at the beginning. Nice. Okay, so let's move on to the house bit. Same story, you want to select an empty pad, remove the sample from the trigger menu, select impulse, go into filter, select a peak, and go this time in a higher cutoff frequency region, apply the same envelope. And of course you want to add the trigger again per quarter note. So the beat without what we just did, and the beat with the bouncy feeling. Overdrive, and there you go. An additional thing you can do is to add LFO, and that's what I did at the beginning. I basically added the LFO targeting the filter frequency. And then you want to have this guy, and the settings I found it to work is 48 at speed, and 32 as multiplier. You have to be very careful with the depth, but this is what you get. You can actually experiment a lot with the LFO settings, affecting the frequency of the filter on the impulse response, and it's very sensitive. Every parameter that you touch, both on the filter and on an LFO, will get a different result. I suggest to resample the sound when you're happy and have it as a sample somewhere, because it's really about micro movements. Let me show you what I mean. This is what we have, it's pretty cool, and as soon as I change, I don't know, the attack, or the envelope, it's pretty nice, and LFO as well. But yeah, as a rule of thumb, 48 and 32 for the speed and the multiplier are quite of a sweet spot. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.